welcome to my channel. So I thought I would do a little look into some of the stories that have been leaking out, some of the stories that haven't been confirmed. There's a lot of chatter on social media about well, you know, Harry and Meghan splitting up, and there's a lot of chatter about this has happened and that has happened, da 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 da. So I want to ask the cards: is there a leak? Who's doing the leaking? If there's any truth in those leaks. And I also want to do a little bit of a energy read about general stuff in social media at the minute. So stick around. So first of all, let's have a look at Harry and Meghan's media strategy at the moment. I'm going to be using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, doing a Celtic cross as always. We're going to layer the different readings on top of each other because it's all kind of coming from the same place. I want to see where the energies take us. So I use different decks if you're new here, and we do a layer. We do with each question, we do a different layer, and then we see if there's any cards matching up. So let's have a look into the leaks. Sorry if you can hear a buzzing in the background. I have a fan on. Yes, I couldn't do readings yesterday because there was no fan available. So I've got one now. So yeah, let's have a look at Harry and Meghan and the media strategy at the minute. Harry was just at the Warrior Games in San Diego yesterday. Very nice, I'm sure. Oh dear. Okay, right, let's have a look and see their media strategy at the minute. Knight of Wands. They're trying to stir the pot. There's the definite energy of showing off. Interesting. Now, of course, wands relate to fire in astrology, so this could be very much Meghan wanting to do something and showing off. Maybe it's her new way of going about business to kind of not be at the center of it all. And then what they're wanting is the world, what they're getting. So first off, I feel like Meghan's behind the new way of doing things. I don't think this is definitely coming from Meghan's camp, and Meghan is part of that WMA, is it, or MWA? I don't know. It's this new ad agency she's got. The world, what they're wanting is the attention. Knight of Cups. There's been some distancing, yeah, and there's some problems. I feel like they are trying to distance herself by not appearing in public. She wants to distance herself from H and his misuse of substances. She doesn't want to be attached to that. She wants her image to be squeaky clean, completely squeaky clean. Okay. Underneath the 10 of Wands. It's a bit of a struggle though. 7 of Swords. She doesn't like the fact that she has got found out. I feel like everybody could see through it. Everyone could see that they were absolutely taking the Michael in New York with the near catastrophic car chase. That wasn't a car chase. It barely got above, the cars barely got above cycling speed. And the 10 of Wands there, she's struggling with it. I feel like she's having a bit of a timeout. Now, we do have the Chariot coming up, so we do expect some movement from Megsy very soon. But there's the Page of Wands. Interesting. There's the Ace of Cups. There's the 6 of Wands. What she wants is glory. And there's the High Priestess. Oh, dear. I feel like she's really behind a lot of the strategy, really behind around a lot of the leaks going on. The reason I'm saying this is we have the 7 of Swords leaving the situation. The 7 of Swords, of course, is there to show us that somebody's taken something that they shouldn't necessarily do. Now, for all of her and both of their crying that they hate the press, they are actually reliant on the press for their coverage, for their reputations, for for their fame, really. They are reliant on not only the British press, but the American press now. Sorry, America, you've got them. She's finding it really difficult to kind of square off Harry's definite substance use. She finds it really difficult. She's finding it very difficult. She wants it to be squeaky clean. She's possibly a little bit disturbed and a little bit annoyed by what the Heritage Foundation are doing with regards to Harry's visa. Because if it turns out that Harry did tick the box, where I think it's part 1 of the visa or situation 1, where you were an elite, that takes away their massive part of their narrative that they were some kind of like homeless refugees fleeing to Canada away from all of the sounds of flashing light bulbs in London, and they had to get away so quickly. So I really feel there's a juxtaposition there. The 10 of the Chariot there, that one, next to the 10 of Wands, it does seem like she is going to break rank. Now, one of the things that we know Meghan wants is that triangulation with regards to Princess Diana's memory. We have got the Page of Wands there. The Page of Wands, of course, is in reverse. She is feeling very frustrated, very annoyed. I feel like we're going to be cracking out little Lilibet or Archie. She wants to be shown to be Princess Diana 2.0. We know that with the Ace of Cups in reverse. We know that. And one of the things that she's not tolerant with is the fact that her husband has just admitted that he's a massive and utter, substance using thing. She doesn't like that. She's wanting the glory. She's going to come out. There's going to be a bang. Something's going to come. Something is coming, guys. I can smell it in the air. There's something stupid about around the corner again. However, we have got the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse shows that there's going to be secrets revealed. There are going to be big secrets revealed. And I don't think she's going to be too happy about it either, because this is a revelation. This is something coming out that you'd want to keep behind the curtain, behind the veil. This is new. This is a new way of doing things. I feel like she thinks she can keep reinventing herself if she goes out of the public eye for a few months, comes back in, goes out of the public eye for a few months, comes back in, makes an arse of it, goes out of the public eye, comes back in, makes an arse of it. So I think we're just going to get this complete thing that she's doing. Now let's have a look. Let's have a look at Harry's part in this situation. I think she's got more to do with everything. I think she's playing a game, and whether she tells Harry what's happening is one thing. Let's have a look and see. 7 of Wands in reversed. So he is on the attack. I feel like we know everything that's came out in the UK courts. He is saying he is being attacked, but he's actually on the attack. He's feeling quite vulnerable as well. Queen of Cups in reverse, crossing over. All of this is Princess Diana. All of this is Princess Diana. He is basically saying he blames the press for his mother's death. And I feel that gets used and mentioned a lot. He believes that his wife is Princess Diana incarnate, that Camilla, the queen, in fact, is all at fault as well, because that could well be that, but with it being Harry. What's on the surface? Oh, look at him. This could well be him being at the Warrior Games there. Getting a move. Where you moving to, Shay? Where you going? Nine of Wands there, feeling battered. The Fool, there's a risk coming up. Okay. There's the High Priestess for him. There's the King of Coins. There's the Emperor, daddy issues. The Nine of Wands, he's feeling very battered about something. The Six of Swords underneath, there's some movement. He needs to move on. He needs to do something. He needs to go somewhere. The Chariot would seem there'd be lots of movement very soon. I hope they're not. No. Don't even say that. Don't will that into existence. Nah, they're not. Anyway, so the Fool in reverse, there is a big risk. Are they going to do something around chirruping of the colour? Are they actually going to do something around then and make absolute numpties of themselves? The High Priestess, what he's concerned about at the minute is secrets. And he's also very wanting to make sure his public image is rebranded. I feel like we're trying to get Harry rebranded softly, softly. So appearing at the Warrior Games and doing, we'll probably see a little bit more of him, I would have imagined, before we get a big reveal of the next thing. Concerned about the Emperor in reverse. Are we going to get... Oh, it makes it now. Why are you worried about your dad? What's this risk? What are you going to say? What are you going to do now? This is because, of course, they've turned around and said, we're not going to drop any more tea, or we're not going to spill any more tea about, or drop any receipts, whatever. They've turned around and said that about the royal family now. So are they going to keep to that? Meghan is in more control than Harry would like to admit, methinks. A lot more control. The overall situation she is, let's have a look and see why, because there seems to be a separation here. I feel like they have got this, I feel like they have got two different things going on. Meghan's got how she wants to rehabilitate her image. She doesn't see them necessarily as a couple. She wants to see them spread out more. She wants to see H doing his own thing more. She wants to, and I feel that's because she knew what was coming out in Spare. She wants to step away from that. So we're going through a period of consciously coupling them. Sound like Gwyneth Paltrow, but we're like starting to see them as separate entities, even though we know they're like in this very symbiotic relationship. Well, Harry is. Let's have a look and see what Meghan has about this. About this all. Trying not to rock the boat at the minute. There's the King of Wands crossing over. There's the Prince of Cups. See, same point. This is, she's trying to distance herself. It's the same Knight of Cups in reverse at the same point. See what I mean about layering? You get different. Okay, so the Knight of Cups in reverse at the same point above. We have got here a lady who wants to do a massive distance between her and Harry's drug taking. She wants it to F off and keep effing off and F off again. She just doesn't want to be anywhere near it. Underneath, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we have two characters here straight away. The Ace of Wands. So I feel this is they're moving on in. they're wanting to do that whole car chase in New York. Harry took it particularly badly. Like I said in the previous reading, I don't think Harry was in on the planning on this at all. Doria was, though. Meghan was, though. Meghan wanted, this was going to be her I am triangulating Diana's life into my own life big thing, and it went back on her badly. Doria's got a lot to do with this, guys. A lot to do with this. How they do things. I know she's like, it's squeaky voice, but she's not. She's not. She's got a lot more to do with this, and it's a real driving force with Meghan at the minute. She's really influencing Meghan. Crossing over Meghan is the King of Wands. Now, I feel like the King of Wands here, we're talking about public image. We're talking about how that is handled. I feel like they're being bankrolled, and I've said this in other readings as well, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I feel like they're being bankrolled a lot by Elton John. Elton John would be coming through as King of Wands. 10 of Cups. Oh dear, oh dear. 3 of Pentacles. Page of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Cups. So we are going to get a veneer of happy families being peeled back. It's all systems go. They're going to do something with risk. They're going to do something stupid. They're going to do something that's like high gloss, high impact, high cheese, that big grin she's got. The 3 of Pentacles there would suggest that she's very much interested in working on her image. The Page of Swords there tells me that she will do anything to stir the pot. And this is where I thought I would end up with this reading. We have got this level of disinformation. We have got the 7 of Pentacles there. Now she's looking back at what she's done, and she doesn't necessarily want to be in that position. She doesn't want to reflect. She doesn't want to have to wait for things. And she's not receptive to it. There's going to be some changes. There's going to be some stuff going on. She's not going to be receptive to it. The 10 of... Doria is really behind this. I feel like Elton, Uncle Elton, Auntie Elton, whatever you want to call him, he's very much bankrolling these people. Now, let's have a look at their social media strategy, because there's a lot more bots about. And there is a lot more bots. There is a lot more... yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going on. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the bots. Let's have a look. Social media strategy. Of course, the reason I say that's Doria is because Doria is a Virgo. Virgo relates to Earth signs. Queen of Pentacles is Earth in the Tarot. Let's have a look. 6 of Swords. They're creating a smokescreen around moving forward. They're creating a smokescreen about their movements. Interesting. The 10 of Pentacles crossing up. This is about protection. Interesting. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's costing them a fair bit. And the Page. This is all about money, guys. As it not always, but this is also about protection. Let's be like, we're not getting any protection. the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Pentacles underneath, the King of Pentacles, there we go, and the Tower in reverse. It's because big brain, this is part of their disinformation, and they're justifying it, or they're justifying this. Oh, part of the reason for this is because Brainiac over there turned around and said what he said about Afghanistan, and there's 25 people. The Tower in reverse there. This is very interesting as well. This is around this. They're going to do something very stupid. Very stupid. I'm not saying they're not moving around, but I feel like we are hearing about different places they are going, and it might not be the whole truth. We might be hearing they're going to this place when in actuality they might have booked it out and gone to somewhere else. Whatever it does, it's expensive. They are playing some, there's some movement there. There was moving and movement that they don't want us to know about. Okay. The Tower in reverse. I feel like they try as they might to build their brand. They really do. And all they seem to manage to do is frustrate people and make things worse. So they're going to come out and they're going to do something and they're going to get kickback from it almost immediately. I'm not sure what it is, but then again, I said, they're going to do something really stupid, guys. They're going to do something really stupid. And then New York happened. And we were like, oh. And I was like, I knew it was going to be stupid, but I didn't think it would be that stupid. Again, the cards are indicating they are going to do something stupid. They are really going to do something stupid. Are they going to do something that stupid? I don't know, man. It could be that stupid. It could be even more stupid. But they're going to get kicked back from it straight away, almost instantaneous. We have got this whole thing. They are constantly wanting us to hear they're going, aren't they splitting up? So I believe these rumors is that something that they will turn around and say, aren't the press really bad about? They're trying to do is triangulate. Come on. Triangulation thing, thinking back to childhood. So they're really wanting us to think back to Harry's childhood and that type of situation. We do have the Page of Wands there in reverse, and we do have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like something's not going right around one of their charities. Something isn't going well. I don't know whether it's Archwell or Travelist. I don't know which one it is, but there's something not got going right around one of their charities. They're going to come out and look more like they are taking away rather than giving. I feel like there's going to be more of an expose coming up, especially with the High Priestess in reverse in the future now. I do feel like they have some issue. They're trying to sow disinformation by saying lots of little false stories. He's going to be justifying that because the security in Afghanistan comments, etc. And she is more, I feel like she is justifying her behavior to him, and her way of doing things and not being around is because of the security and the kids and yada, yada, yada. When in actual fact, she's embarrassed the hell by his drug. It doesn't fit with her kind of version of her that she likes to have in her head. And I'm not just talking about a bit of smoke. I'm talking about all of the other substances that he's admitted doing. It's a little bit beyond the pale for her. So she doesn't like that. And the reason she doesn't like that is because it doesn't fit with her image and how she wants to be seen on the world stage. He doesn't know this, of course. He's just said he is he is going along with some of it, but he's not unaware of the rest of it, why she's keeping him at arm's length. Doria is in on the social medias. She is definitely doing something on social media as well. So keep an eye out, guys. Be careful. Be alert. Be astute. Be aware, because there's some disinformation out there. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah. So let me know what you think of the reading. Let me know if you've got any questions. If there's anything you would like to ask the cards, anything at all, leave them in the comments down below. I am going to do a reading. I am doing a reading. We've got quite a lot of stuff going on in England. I was going to do one on Britain, but I thought, let's just do England, because that's got its own, you know, energy enough. And then I'll do one for Britain and do one for Scotland, do one for Wales and stuff like that. But I thought I'd start off with England, because, you know, we've got a lot going on, as the whole United Kingdom has, but Nottingham, and there's quite a lot of stuff going on. So thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate you guys' time, and let me know any questions. Let me know if there's anything you want me to add to the reading. Oh, let me know if there's anything you want to add. I'll put my teeth in. Anyway, thanks very much for being here, guys. I shall see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Bye, everyone.